Well, it is a pleasure to see everyone again. We were just here for hosting us. It's great to be back in the room with the regionals. For those of you who do not know me, I manage work with the U.S. regional banks as well as our North America, a couple of other, but really look to me as kind of your manager. Or need to get something done, need to find something, a good contact to reach out. Um, that, thanks, Arlene. I have to see this, so I may have to invest in some glasses later. I tried to pull out some of the initial this room. If those of you who know BAFT well, we serve a plethora of areas across compliance, et cetera, innovation. But just wanted to highlight a few things. And my goal here of something that you can do within your own bank in order to contribute or to join in on some of the working groups. So the first is our financial crime compliance working group, which is brand by Poppy, that she is going to be helping co-chair this initiative as well. So friends, what was going on, what some of the priorities for this working group would be, who's best to join. I'm sure Poppy you on the spot. She's not giving me any eye contact. Future leader, so we're really happy to see her step up into a leadership position in this. But again, the request there is if you have compliance folks or you have individuals on your team who breathe compliance and financial crime compliance specifically, it's a great working group. De-risking, so under our financial crime umbrella, one of the big things many in this room will know BAFT for obtaining or maintaining correspondent banking relationship. We are doing and I will have to ask for almost all these bullet points. We need regionals to contribute on that updated to the playbook, what questions you all may still have for your response. All this integrated into the training. For those of you who do not know, we do in-person workshops with the 100% online, which we'll talk about in a second. I'll in the trade conference, but right now we're doing a lot of work with the banks as well as with the Atlantic Council. Both of these initiatives are to help, or as Mark Garfield likes to say, decosted in some situations. The North America Council, as well as through more than likely the Financial Crime Compliance Council and other Caribbean. BAFT was asked to testify through the House Financial Service Committee on de-risking and what's going on in the Caribbean. We were able to submit a statement for the record of our thoughts and ideas around the impacts around the globe, not just in the Caribbean. So I believe that is available review as well on our website. ESG working group. I've now been in a few different markets where ESG has not been, let's say, escalated to the height that maybe it is. It's banks. I don't want the US regionals or global regionals to get left behind. Advocacy or priorities and things like that, that would negatively influence you guys' books of business, right? So we banks, small banks to participate on these working groups to make sure that this is that we're developing are inclusive of everyone, all of our membership. A couple quick points, which we are kicking off the BAFT Global So what that will look like is this room, but times 10 throughout our global BAFT, the banks under BAFT's umbrella that are under $250 billion in asset size. Run over from various stakeholders in this room that they would like to reach out to their peers of similar in Europe, in Asia, in Africa. So this is going to be our attempt to kind of bring everyone to, obviously, just because of budgets and timing and things like that. But we will look to bring every meeting where we already have U.S. regional bank council meetings and other. Will all of you, more than likely as primary contacts at your bank, will get an email from either. We're going to have an introductory call just to get people familiar with what we're trying to do. Reference from that group would be and what those priorities would look like. So again, we would really hope. And then lastly, before I go to the next slide, because Mike told me I only had 10 minutes, is the membership outreach events. Again, we really want to build the BAFT global community. We had a great at rep offices in New York a few months back. We're looking to do the same thing on the West Coast. So you're looking for some our West Coast regionals to help out with having an event where we can bring in peers of yours again, so we can continue to build on this regional bank as well as this U.S. Global. Thanks, Arlene. All right, so I wouldn't leave you all without education offerings that we have available. This list has probably doubled, if not tripled, since the last time we spoke last week. BAFT has a number of different courses for those junior staff to that intermediate level. Just by show of hands, who's hired someone? All right, last 12 months, maybe. All right. A lot of the training that we understand and watch me do my job, right? So what we're trying to do is we're trying training that you can give to your employees that they can take on their own time or take at time dedicated to you at work, or that they need to know about that role, and that you can come in with that additional 20% of specific. To date, we have over 40 organizations, banks and non-banks who are using our training, our intro to transaction banking. So that is very fundamental to what we all do in this room. Getting cash management, which is brand new. We just launched that about a month ago. A certificate in foreign exchange, which is definitely something that the regionals asked of us to develop. That will go live in December. So again, there's a lot of good fundamental. There will be special pricing for members, special pricing for discounts for groups of people. And see if there are any questions on either kind of our policy advocacy initiatives or perhaps training. All right, well, we have comments that come up through that. I'm happy to take them then as well. All right, thank you.